Hi everyone. The SOMA Energized Meditation is an hour-long event or workshop based on rhythmic breathing and great uplifting music. It's designed to help participants become very efficient at using oxygen and to build a tolerance to carbon dioxide. Extended use of the energized meditation helps people to slow down their breathing to less than 10 breaths per minute and to encourage people to breathe through their nose. The energized meditation routine is designed to release tension from the body, to boost your mood, and to be a super effective breathwork meditation. Anyone can take part in a breathwork energized meditation. The energized meditation routine includes the following elements. There's a warm-up where we do whole brain activation and a bit of dance and movement. There's Om chanting, feeling the vibration of the various tones through the body. And then we release tension in the face and we do the breath work itself. At the end, there's an integration meditation. Gratitude is a feeling that can help boost our mood. We're all vibrational beings, and there are various vibrations that resonate with the emotions. So we're always trying to uplift in a class with the SOMA breath work, and we want to move you up that vibrational scale. One of the highest vibrational frequencies is gratitude. So feeling and bringing in a feeling of gratitude into your heart as we work with the breath really helps to accelerate and open up your body in a different way. Every time we express gratitude, we have the perfect opportunity to trigger a mental and emotional state that can last longer than the actual feeling that we experience. That doesn't work either. Every time we express gratitude, we have the perfect opportunity to trigger a mental and emotional state that can last the whole day. Gratitude is actually a state of consciousness that we can learn to live from. Everyone has something to be grateful for in their life, even if it's the simplest thing. By focusing on the gratitude and not the lack, we actually help to bring in more good things to our lives. And really, that feeling of gratitude is focusing on our capacity to be who we are, rather than focusing on the circumstances that we're experiencing right now. And when you focus on that capacity, you realize you have the power to create your desired future, regardless of what you see in front of you right now. And remember, what you see right in front of you right now is actually the accumulation of your past vibration. So it's not your vibration now. But when you look at it and see it, it becomes your vibration now. Does that make sense? When we focus on what is now, it's the result of the accumulation of our past vibration. There is a time delay. The vibrational world manifesting in the physical, there's a time delay. By focusing on what we see now and not liking it, we're actually pulling the vibration from the past and throwing that bitch out in front of us and dragging ourselves towards it. What you see in front of you is an accumulation of your past vibration. These events here now is how I used to feel and be to create that. whatever it is that you're looking at and judging. Because if we just cruise through life accepting everything, there wouldn't be a problem, would there? But when we judge or when we come up against something, it's when we need to look at it. So focusing on the gratitude for what's coming, for what you want to create, and really putting your energy, awareness, and focus where you want your life to be in the future. Look, I know better than anyone, probably not as good as some, but I know that the negativity can really seep in. And when it does, it can take you on a downward spiral. And a lot of people have been feeling that pull downward into matter, denser. With the changes coming, we need to be raising our vibration, not lowering and densifying it. The breath work, this breath work, and many other systems out there, all fucking amazing. The breath work brings you up. It does. It just does. It raises your vibrational frequency. It helps loosen off the denseness which floats away. It opens up the cells to reveal and release, transform. I don't care what language you use. It's all a remembering of who we really are. So the SOMA Energized Meditation Workshop brings in an expression of sincere gratitude. I'd actually like to do in my classes that with each other. Be grateful for the other as well as grateful for the self and everything. So we might even move around the class in different classes and express that gratitude to each other. But bringing in that vibration, the vibration of thankfulness. Now, have you felt that? Have you really felt true gratitude where it's a whoa through your body? And it's like, it is powerful experience of physical, of energetic expression and just feeling and opening. It's amazing. I've had that several times in my life. And when I get it, many times, when I'm in that space and that feeling, what I tend to do is go with it, you know, stay with it and lap it up. Pussycat's coming up. Lap it up as much as I can, feel it, and then, no, honey. Yeah, I'm not sure. We need a pussycat on here. It's like you're grateful for something and then attach to or think of or bring into your awareness the next thing you want to create. So the feeling of gratitude often comes when you've succeeded at something, you've achieved something, you've got something, something happened, you put it out, it came in, do you like the color? And it's there. It's here. And you're so grateful. And then what? So what's next? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my God, thank you. And what's next? Thank you. Thank you for what's next. Feelings like shame, guilt, apathy, grief, fear, anger are all fairly low on the energy vibrational scale. And when you are operating at those lower levels, as many of us have, me included, in the last several months as our lives have disintegrated and changed, when you're in it and you're bringing more of it and you're seeing more of it and you're looking for it and you just get stuck in that. I don't know, sometimes this needs to be a crack in that or an opening or a way to come out and just break out of that to move into higher vibrations. Well, breathwork is a perfect way to do that. If anyone is suffering anything right now, it's like, do some fucking breathing, for God's sake. Don't bitch at me about what's going on. Breathe that shit out of your body, bitch. Kidding. And when we're in that state of gratitude, we can really sort of think about, wow, yes, this future stuff. Oh, what am I going to bring in? What's next? What miracles am I going to create? What miracle am I going to be? We're all just one big miracle. And getting that energy out into your future, projecting that through, really just being in it, isn't it? Because if we're in the lower energies, then we're in it and we're in it and we stay in it until we can somehow break. Oh, and anyway, all that stuff. So the energized meditation is designed to create a sense of true gratitude, and we will be working with the energy of gratitude in the meditations. Breathing in beats, harnessing sexual energy, and brief intermittent hypoxia. The meditation breathes in a rhythmical way, and we have music to make the counting for us, or even the in and out breath, which is fantastic. Love SOMA's music. The breathing in beats gets you into the rhythmical, hang on, there is a page here, breathing in beats. Gets you into the rhythmical, that consistent rhythm, right? And what it does is it actually starts to achieve a heart coherence in your body. So it doesn't matter which pattern you're using, but when you breathe in a continuous pattern for a few minutes, you will be able to achieve what we call heart coherence. Now, when you get into this heart coherence, the rest of your body synchronize in that rhythmical fashion, and they start to function in their most efficient way. So heart coherence can help us feel deeply relaxed and also totally energized with the breath. So the more you practice, the more you'll notice that you're more resilient and better at regulating your emotions. With regular practice, you can even start sleeping better and waking up feeling more energetic. When you breathe in beats, we use a diaphragmatic belly breath. So it's stimulating the largest organ in the body, the spleen, and it creates a wonderful cleansing effect through the body. So the spleen is responsible for production and removal of blood cells, and is also part of the immune system. So shallow breathing over time leads to a lot of problems in that part of our body, because it all contracts in, and even stuff literally starts to adhere to each other so that you can't open the breath as well. And over time it leads to issues. So breathing in beats really hyperoxygenates the body. It brings in more oxygen and it blows out more carbon dioxide than a normal breath. So this helps to alter the pH of the bloodstream, creating a much stronger electromagnetic field and current flowing through the body. And I think that's the vibration I feel. That's the hyper kind of like you're feeling just like you are just one vibration, or it might be electrical currents coming down through the hands and like this. Feels great. So HeartMath has discovered that the quality of our thought is linked to our breath. Shallow breathers or erratic breathing can lead to erratic thinking. Shallow breathing, shallow thinking, maybe. And that a smooth, consistent, connected breath leads to much more coherent thought. So perhaps the breathing in beats is actually what the earlier stuff was with the brain thing. Words fail me. Yes, so 2-4-4-4. A 2-4 breath is more relaxing. Whenever you're doing a longer out breath, you are downgrading your parasympathetic, or your nervous system into the sympathetic. Say that one again. The longer out breath really helps downgrade your nervous system, activating the parasympathetic. If you had a longer in breath, you would be doing the opposite, bringing in more energy than letting out and activating the system. The 4-4 breath, and we always use that as the last round, if not the last 2 rounds of the meditation, is more of an ecstatic breath. So you can work with different patterns or numbers as long as you're consistent. And it's also important to work with your breath capacity. We all have different breath capacities. So sometimes some people find the 2-4 breath when they first learn it actually quite difficult to do. And that's okay. Work within your realm, turn the music off if you have to, stay present, sitting up rather than lying down if you're breathing yourself without any of the props, and just stay in your rhythm, whatever is working for you. Breathing in beats, breathing in That more advanced technique is where we squeeze at the base and activate Mula Bandha around the anus, vaginal area, into that whole PC area for men, and pull the energy up on the in-breath. Sometimes that feels odd for people because you're breathing in and you're sort of expanding your belly as you breathe in, but you're really kind of just up and relaxing it as you come down. So whole brain activation. The brains have two hemispheres, left and right, and each are attributed different functions. What we really want to focus on is engaging both hemispheres fully. Some of us tend to be more right-brained, that's left, more left-brained, and more right-brained. So what we want to do is balance both the brains, activate and engage them, both sides simultaneously, which helps us with lots of things like becoming more self-aware, helping with that emotional regulation, feeling more relaxed, and seeing the whole picture of things much more clearly without being activated and triggered into old patterns of belief even, because it's all made up, so don't believe anything. Engaging both sides of the brain helps us be more creative, and it helps us learn new concepts and information, and it helps us be less, as I said, emotionally reactive. Shaky, shaky. The ambidexterity dance routine is quite simple. We do that before as a warm-up, and it has a lot of the left-right actions crossing the body. I remember when the children were in school, my twins, when they were 5 or 6, 7, they went to schools here in New Zealand, and there was a class each 3 times a week where people came in from outside and they did all these different weird exercises, some of which were crawling, exaggerated crawling, and other weird actions that had the same effect as the ambidexterity dance. So I know this stuff, this information and kind of science-based stuff, techniques, has a real basis in even the education system. Super brain yoga is actually pretty cool too, but we're not going to cover that right now. Dancing, do a little bit of that and then get into the breath. That's probably all I want to really say for the beginning lead up, and I think I've talked for a substantial amount of time now, about 15 minutes. That's a 15-minute blurb pre coming in to the group to do a breath work with me. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I'm Natalie Z signing out from here, and chat to you soon.